What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve Natto, and for today's video, we're here with the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Yeezreel. So these dropped alongside the Bread 11s on December 14th, 2019, and made for one of the craziest release days in a very long time. Lots of factors affected this, it being a full swing into the holiday season, and the foot apps had one of the biggest problems I've ever seen for reserving pairs of these and the Bread 11s on the Foot Locker, Foot Action, and Champs apps that affected people nationwide. So I'm going to dive into the whole release later in the video. But like I said, for today, we're going to take a very close look at the Yeezreel 350s. I'm going to show you guys them up close on feet. We'll talk about them at resale price and at retail price. Let you guys know where you can still pick these up and what's going on with the shoe. I will say my first, initial opinion of these sneakers, I'm not the biggest fan. They're really bright and kind of similar to other colorways, but I'll get into that later in the video. So just be aware of that. These are really, really bright in person. But I'll give you guys my final rating and opinion out of 10 at the end of the video too, so stick around for that. But before we go any further, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed to the channel. I do post content like this all the time of all my sneaker pickups, so you guys will not want to miss out on that. But for this video, let's just jump right into it without wasting any more time. The Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Yeezreel. All right, so here we are with the Yeezreel 350. So as you guys can see, really bright, like I mentioned, in person, very, very bright and very lime green slash, just green in general. This whole color going all along the shoe. It comes in a regular Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 box, and as you can see, Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in Yeezreel, and Yeezreel, shortened here for the style code, but this is the sneaker. So it's primarily lime green and black, and you have a little bit of red on the back heel, but we'll take a closer look at the shoe right now. So if we start with the toe box, you can see the pattern is very similar to other Yeezy Boost 350 V2s that have come out. We have one pair of laces that match the upper, kind of black intertwined. We do have a white inner sole, which was kind of interesting. It's a little bit different than the rest of the sneaker. They did not go with the same color on the insole. It is actually white. We got the back heel right there, and I'll show you guys with the flash. When you turn the flash on, we can take a look a little bit closer into the shoes themselves. It says Adidas and Yeezy on that white insole, and you can see that the reflective 3 stripes on the back heel of the sneakers as well. Beyond that, we have that typical Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 stripe going along the middle. It is see-through, so you can likely see your socks that you're wearing. You have this back heel tab, which is in that same Yeezreel colorway and has little red speckling on the back. On the back heel, the patterns all continue and mesh around to the back. Similar with 350s, you also have a little bit of a different shade leading onto the outsole compared to the midsole. So for whatever reason that happens with these Yeezys, and Adidas has kept it pretty consistent in that the color appears a little bit different in that patch and on the outsole. The inner part of the sneaker shares the same patterns as the outer and previous Yeezy 350s. And then they also do come with a tag attached, which I'll give you guys a look at now, especially for some of the numbers and info. The outsoles are your typical 350 outsoles in this Yeezreel colorway, which is a little bit different than the midsole, as I mentioned. But then you got the Boost in the back in all white, as you guys can see, but all normal there for similar Yeezy 350s. And now we have taken a full up-close look at the Yeezreel 350, so now I'm going to get these laced up and show you guys what they look like on feet. All right, so let's get a conversation going in the comments down below. Which was the better release, the Yeezreel 350 or the Bread 11? They came out on the same day, December 14th, yesterday. So which one did you pick up, these or the Bread 11s, and which one was better? Also, which Yeezy is better for December, the Yeezreel or the Yeekiel? The Yeekils are the next colorway that comes out of the 350s. They're the black ones with the multicolor. Seen a lot of hype around those. Honestly, I don't think I'm the biggest fan, but I'm going to try and get them for a review. And honestly, I'm also not the biggest fan of these, but I'd like to know which ones you guys would choose. So we've just seen the Yeezreel Yeezy on feet. So also let me know what you guys are thinking about the on feet in the comments down below. I think for me, they looked a lot better on feet than the shoe does just in person, itself. But overall, for me, I'm not the biggest fan of this shoe. This is not something I can wear or want to wear very often. It's just really bright and loud, and honestly kind of similar to the semi-frozen Yeezys. So in my opinion, this was just another release by Adidas that was just kind of meh to me. Like, it's just very similar and not too different than anything we haven't seen before, and just something that I really can't wear. So for all of those reasons, for my final rating and opinion of this sneaker, the sneaker is great. The 350 is an awesome model and one of my favorites from Adidas and Kanye. But for this model in particular, the Yeezreel Yeezy, I'm gonna give these a 7 out of 10. I'm just not the biggest fan, and I don't think they're that good. So I have seen them, sit at Foot Lockers around me. Not sure if they're available online anywhere, but they very well might be. I totally expect these to be available, close to retail price or in some Foot Lockers across the country, about for the next week or the next few days. So definitely check out your stores if they got them. They may have leftover pairs. I know people were not picking them up from the Foot Locker reservations that were available. So that was a whole other problem in itself. The night before these and the Bread 11s dropped, the foot apps crashed for like 5 hours and people weren't able to confirm the reservations. So there were a lot of pairs available out for the public that went unclaimed. So I think as a result, people just didn't even end up picking these up and went for the Bread 11s. So it goes back to my discussion question, at the beginning, which was a better release? In my opinion, it was the Bread 11s because, for all the reasons I explained earlier. But if we get more into specifics of this shoe, this is a Yeezy 350 V2. There's been a lot of colorways. If you guys are looking for sizing information, my opinion is to go up a half size in 350s at this point. They fit a little bit snug, and going up a half size from your normal, Adidas size gives it a bit more room. They're extremely comfortable, so I will say that if you haven't had a pair of Yeezys before or are looking for something comfortable, these are almost a 10 out of 10. Like, they are awesome for everyday wear, so totally recommend them for that. But, there are better colorways, in my opinion, that are out there for also pretty cheap, so I might look into that option. But the resale prices on these, if you are looking to pick them up and, the retail price has passed, resale on them is not very bad right now. It's pretty close to retail or not too much above it. So, I think it's a great shoe if you like it, but personally for me, I gave it a 7 out of 10, and it's just not something I would wear a ton. So like I said, before, let me know in the comments down below what you guys are thinking of the Yeezreel Yeezy, and let me know if you have any specific questions on the sneaker as well. I can help you get those answered. If you do have any specific questions about sizing or fit or anything else, I'll help you guys get those answered. But that pretty much wraps up the video for today, so thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it as always, but otherwise I will catch you guys on the next video.